Pisces, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. How are y'all doing? Happy birthday. Y'all, I must say thank you. I love Aquarius. I love the season. It's a highly thought-provoking time. But Pisces, y'all bring in just the magic. You bring in the magic, you bring in the fluidity, you bring in just the flow, right? And I can't thank you enough for the beauty of you. Culminating the entire zodiac. Y'all have so much power, and I'm loving the dreams. I'm loving just the energies the last few days, and happy birthday. So I'm here to do a reading for you for the rest of February, peering a little bit into March, right? Birthday season, past, present, future. I'm lighting some Nag Champa. If you're curious what I am smelling over here, feel free to light something yourself to cleanse the room. And let's get started, okay? What are we going to do here? I'm feeling guided to pull a quick oracle message just to see where y'all are at this time. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Pisces. All right, I got my Noah Khan merch. He's a big New Englander where I live. Some of y'all probably love his music. All right, let's see. Can I say that on camera? I don't know. I don't know the rules, y'all. I don't know the rules. All right? Maybe y'all don't either. And you know what? I'm not going to worry about it until someone tells me I can't. All right, let's see. Ooh, all right. We had 2 fly out. No, we had 3 fly out. Simplify your life. All right? Let go, and you will get there. Okay. They really want to encourage you because it sounds like you are stripping things down to their essence, right? Distilling information after Aquarius season, and now you're moving through and making life a little bit easier for you. If you felt like you were kind of getting juggernauted in a situation and the energies felt heavy, they're saying, you know, let go of what doesn't, what's too hard to hold on to, right? I call that, you know, if your hands feel like they're burning because you're holding on to something you shouldn't, or it just doesn't feel good anymore, let go. And this could be, doesn't mean, you were removing someone from your life. It could be, a lot of times what I'm really talking about is let go of the overthinking, let go of the dwelling, right, on something that you need to release. We'll read these. They're telling me just to read the let go right now, and we'll read the other 2 later in the reading. Let go of negative people. Well, maybe it does involve people. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Yeah, it's both. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with and how you spend your time. Okay, so it's almost like you're also focusing on this. Something hit this innocent part of you. I'm getting just a quick knowing here that a lot of you felt misunderstood, or someone you thought really knew you acted like they didn't, or it made you question your connection. I'm getting that for some of you. All right, let's go into where we're going to go. I'm going to go with the This May Hurt Tarot deck. We're first going to start out with the challenge, and then we're going to talk about the past, present, future, what you don't see coming, and the overall general energy for the reading. I'm switching it up, y'all. Switching it up. What is the challenge for you, Pisces, at this time? What is this one wants to come out? Oh, okay. I can see, yeah, some confusion. You could have several different options that you're facing right now. And this is the card of being in the shadow of a perceived illusion. It's basically fear of the unknown and also making the wrong choice. But Spirit is saying you have more than one way to go here, more than one reality. You know, we all have these different parallel realities going on at all times, and you can make a different choice. I see you kind of like taking a leap into almost a different reality at this time. You could have a lot on your mind. 7 of Cups is, you know, when you're just, I'm not sure which way to go. How should I invest my energy now, right? Especially if you're letting go, you're making room for something. All right, recent past, no wonder. Going through a major transformation that maybe has felt like it's taken a while. Because we have the Death with the Knight of Pentacles, signifying that this has been a slow process. Whatever you had to contend with in the recent past, either it took you a while to let go of it, or you've actually had to go through this huge metamorphosis that took time. But now I feel like you're heading out of that and you're going in a new direction. And again, with that snake at the bottom here signifying a significant transformation in your life. It could have been something work-related because we have the Knight of Pentacles smack dab here in between the Six of Swords and the Death. You could have made a slow departure, or it took you a while to come to terms with having to leave something, right? Whether that was work or not, it took you a while. But I think you are leaving or have left something. Now, current energies, we have the Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Ooh, I love it. You're bossing up. The energy is getting lighter for you. Like I said, this Piscean season, I can feel it. There's a marked difference in the energy in the air. Sorry, I want to play with my plant there. Again, you're really talking here to me about the choices that you have around the time you have and who you spend it with. Three of Pentacles is anywhere between alliances at work, alliances in our family, in our communities, and our friendships, and coming together and building something and being playful about it. I see you taking the lead with this Emperor here in a project or it could even be a dating situation where you're enjoying yourself. This feels like something that you're building right now from the ground up, it's helping to serve your empowerment. It's helping to serve your leadership. And also, but there's this playfulness to it. It's like if you can bring playfulness to work or any serious project or even a relationship that you think will become serious, it's really nice. I see you having a good time here. Having a good time in Pisces season. Now let's get in the immediate future. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Four of Wands. Oh, the Devil. You know, the Devil's been coming up for everybody. I think we have this willingness right now in the collective to take a look at patterns. And that's what I'm kind of getting off the Devil these days. It's the patterns, right, that are impeding our ability to actualize on certain levels. What I mean by that is reaching for the highest potential in your bonds and in your work, in your calling, in your mission, all that stuff. And what's standing in the way? Four of Wands is your stability. It's the structure that you've built. You're going from the Three of Pentacles to the Four. So there's something that you're building and you're really looking at like, do I have the energy for this? Is this healthy for me? Is this the direction I want to go in? You're asking, that's why I think the Seven of Cups is here, is because you're really like questioning your investment over something. Now we have what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck. The Magician. I love it. You're definitely trying to make the magic happen, Pisces. I love it. I'm telling you, I feel it. There's some sort of magic in the air right now. And I know you all are really, I think above all zodiac, you all are tapping into it big time. So you're being very mindful of your manifestation energy, your thoughts, your vibration, your habits, your beliefs right now. You're becoming acutely aware. Now, the overall general energy for the reading, Justice. Nice. Okay. You are overall, Spirit is saying, okay, no matter what you do, make sure it's balanced. Make sure it matches you. Make sure it's equal. Okay. Whenever I see the Justice card, that does indicate some level of karma is at play here with you adapting to the lessons you've already learned on your path and making some adjustments to align with the best possible energy for you so you can create magic here with the Magician. I'm going to go into a frequency that is really going to be predominant for you for the next couple weeks. The heart chakra. Oh my God. You were like, seriously, half the zodiac is getting this frequency. We're all being called to awaken into our higher heart coherence, which what I mean by that is when we align with our mind and body and we step onto the knowing and the belief of who we actually are, we open up our heart chakra. It really is about alignment with self, where everything that we perceive in our beliefs, everything that we experience is run through the frequency of the heart. See, before, I think what we've really been dealing with is through the frequency of our wounding, of our fears, of a repeating pattern, the devil. And now when you start to really break it down, right, learn, incorporate conceptually and also experientially, you start to experience more self-mastery and you're like, oh wait, I create my reality by my choices. And it's like you're connecting all these dots. So you're stepping into a higher heart coherency. So matters of the heart are really going to be important over the next few weeks, right? Make sure that whatever you choose with the Seven of Cups, you do it knowing that it's what your heart is saying, your deeper, deeper, deeper knowing of your heart, your gut moving through up into your heart space. It warms your heart to go in that direction. It warms your heart to say yes to that or say no to that because you're honoring your own inner being. Your inner being connects with you through your heart, through your gut. Let's read this, and then we're going to clarify this. We have the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. So there's a lot of harmonization. Some of you could be dealing with a divine masculine. Now, it doesn't mean gender. It just means somebody who you hold in high regard. And you're working with them. And there's a lot of things that are happening that are good, but there's some underlying insecurities as well, Pisces, around something. Some of you, it could even be a child, because we have a father figure here and a child, and trying to bring something together. Okay? Again, even the father figure could be someone, a mother who's in their divine masculine who's worried about a younger person in their life. All right. I'm seeing family because we have Seven of Pentacles, Four of Wands. A lot of you are getting together families and you're looking at, some skeletons here. Or there's something that's trying to be removed here in the immediate future around a toxic situation. I'm getting that it may not be you directly. It could be somebody in your family. All right. Let's now clarify these energies. I want to find out why justice is here. Justice is karma. It's the scales. It's weighing. Midnight in the garden of good and evil, right? It's like, I'm getting that vibe here. It's like, there's some sort of evaluation energy here that is in your mind, in the forefront of your mind, Pisces. Feel like you're weighing out something in your mind here, but you're feeling your way through it in your heart. Why is this energy here? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Ooh. Well, as it relates to you personally, there's a lot of evening out you're trying to do in self, where you are trying not to abandon the parts of yourself when it comes to what you put your whole self into. This is when we realize, wait a minute, okay, I want to make a right choice here and stand in my truth, because justice is standing in your truth, right? And the Nine of Pentacles is standing in a sense of wholeness around that truth. Like I'm totally behind this decision, right? This is when we make weak decisions that we're not really ready to make. You're standing behind, or you're trying to stand behind a very firm decision, almost like an unwavering decision here, to turn your back on somebody. And it's difficult. This is someone, it feels like it could be somebody in your family, or it could be an ex, somebody that where you standing up for yourself strengthens and fortifies you, but it also removes someone from your life. This is kind of cut and dry. It feels like a necessary cut at this time for your own well-being, because whatever it is, it's like it doesn't belong. Some of you, it could be a habit. It could be a belief you're cutting out here with this Five of Pentacles. Whatever it is, it's got to go. It's almost like I heard it's affecting the bottom line. Some of you, it's in work. You could be letting go of a role you play at work, and because you're being called to level up. I see you, Pisces, overall, this whole reading, it's about you leveling up, but having to let go of something in order to do that. That's why the let go was really important for me to read. Letting go of toxic people or toxic beliefs. Doesn't matter who they are. It's hard, because then we're like, well, this person has been in my life a long time, or it's funny how I didn't want to go to that maybe you're letting go of a person in your life, and it doesn't mean it's forever. It may just mean that someone maybe be in a really unhealthy place or attached to unhealthy things. And this is when we have to protect our energy. Okay. This recent past feels pretty fresh and clean. Like it doesn't feel like it needs to be explored that much, because you're in a different energy, Pisces here. You've gone through an enormous transformation that took time for you to step into fully merging with that part of you. And you're using that I feel like you're in your higher wise mind in what you're dealing with now as a result of a lot of the growth that you went through in the past. So let's now go into the Seven of Cups. What are these choices? I see the overall influence of you needing to stand in your truth with your sword and from a sense of wholeness to invest in you versus investing in things that are taking away from you. It may not be a person, like I said, but you are being called to simplify your life. So if something's gotten really complicated in the recent past, you're like, I can't continue allowing this in. Ooh, oh, wow. We have a lot of divine masculine energy here. Whether it's you, I'm getting that these are the roles that you play in your life, okay? As a leader in your work or as a leader of the family, whether you're male or female. And then King of Cups is your emotional intelligence. It's clarifying the Seven of Cups. We have the King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Wands in the challenge. So there's something that you're being called to practice emotional intelligence with to make some changes. And again, I'm getting this around either your dating life or around a younger person in your life who you almost advise, counsel, love, but there's a lot of confusion on how to handle the situation at this time. It's like you don't want to throw darts. You want to be direct. You don't want it to be diluted almost. Like I said, you're making some sort of cut that you're worried how someone's going to take it. I'm getting that. Ultimately, your desire is it's a kumbaya feeling, whether it's in your family or in a relationship in your life. Overall, you're like, I just want everything to work together, and I want the energy to be fun and playful. I want to work on what you're manifesting here. This is what you're going to show me what you're desiring here and what you don't see coming for the outcome. Because I do see, actually, before we do that, I want to go to the devil. I do see there's some sort of karmic turn, some sort of twist here, like a plot twist going on that you didn't expect in your family or in a connection. And there's a lot of confusion on how to deal with it. It's almost like mitigating disaster. I don't know why I'm getting like this. Don't over catastrophize something, even though it probably looks dire. And that's not like a warning. Don't worry. It's just like maybe it's a lot worse in your head than you think it is. I feel like it's something like you're just going to have to trust your decision making the next couple weeks. Okay. And your challenge is to really, sometimes it's like when we say, what would love do? It has more to do with having healthy boundaries than to let someone continue to take energy from you. Yeah. Some of you are opening up into new choices in dating, and you're calling in a loving person, someone who has learned a lot about how to communicate their needs and can express their emotions. So for those of you who are single and you're trying to call somebody in, there's a beautiful energy that's surrounding you. I think the challenge is believing in it, believing in the possibility of it. Because the Seven of Pentacles is you are evaluating. It's almost like you're looking back at the past in your love life or in your involvement with somebody in your family or in your work life that's not been healthy and how it's impacted you and everyone around you. Because this is hitting close to home in the immediate future. I want to clarify this devil. We have the Six of Swords. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're dropping something. You're like, I almost feel like you're doing tough love, Pisces. Why do I feel that way? With someone, it could be an ex with the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody you've invested a lot of time and energy into. I feel like the devil is somebody in your life who is just not healthy, and it causes a lot of problems in your day-to-day, and you spend a lot of your emotional and mental real estate worrying about this situation or this person. And I feel what we're trying to do is do the work to move away from this Six of Pentacles and not put as much effort into trying. This is when we put too much effort into trying to fix and solve other people's problems, come to their aid and their rescue. And all it does is it steals your joy right? It takes away from the energy you have for yourself. So a lot of you too are moving on from a work situation that you don't want to keep putting time and energy into. Whenever I see this in reverse, it's like, okay, it's almost like, I know you've put a lot of energy into this, but sometimes you have to cut your losses and cut and run. I mean, this is like, you don't need to, also this can indicate you're working really hard, in general, trying to advance. And it's like going with the flow, and you are moving towards greater unity, but you don't have to do a lot of efforting, okay? Whether that is in a family situation or in a work situation, your goal should be non-involvement, non-attachment here. It's almost like you have to turn your back on somebody that it's like they got to do their own work now, right? Whether it's an ex or a child in your life, a family member, or a work situation. It's almost like you can't meddle in this because it's like you have other things that should take your energy than that. Yeah. And now what's this, what you don't see coming with this power you have, the manifestation? Yeah. You've got a 4 cups energy now coming in. 8 of Wands. Yeah. You're moving past a really disappointing situation. You are. What you don't see coming is you're standing up for yourself, Pisces, in your truth. And you're cutting away at something that you maybe have really invested a lot of your time and energy into over the years, okay? 7 to the 8 in reverse. It's like, okay, whatever I'm doing isn't really helping this situation, and I'm hands off. It's like hands off. It's like you're dropping something, and it's going to free you up a lot. We have the Knight of Wands sideways. This could be somebody that you've had in your life, whether it's a younger person, someone who's more immature. Right? I'm seeing a Page of Wands twice and a Knight of Wands sideways. So this is someone who's like, this could be a child who never really launched fully into adulthood, or they're on the verge of adulthood, but they're making bad choices and it's affecting the family. Or this could be a person you've dated who just you ended up taking care of, and they couldn't level up. And so I think that you have a lot of answers coming to you and opportunities to move forward despite your disappointment, and somebody around you that kind of comes and goes, takes more than they give. And it's like this, the manifestation of your awareness around this has come to its fullness, and you're like, I see the truth. I mean, the justice is there's ain't no blindfold on this woman. She sees it, and look at her. She's kind of side-eyeing. She's like, you know what? I'm kind of fed up with this. I'm kind of fed. Not during Pisces season, not on my birthday. I'm getting that. You're just like, you're standing in your own power in a beautiful, beautiful way. Let's read these. Besides let go, you had simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirit. That's exactly what this reading is about. You're simplifying your life, okay? Because there's something toxic that does not belong, and it feels like somebody in your life. It's funny how I spoke too soon. I was like, hopefully it's not, maybe you're not leaving something, but I think you've been kind of pulling away from this person for a long time anyway. And now you're realizing that, you know, there are boundaries that must be enforced no matter who it is in your life if all they do is take. Okay? I don't care who it is. You will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. This is whoever you've been involved with. You can't force them to grow up or to level up or to show up. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way and time. You're letting go of control. That's why that Emperor is here. You're letting go of control over a situation, trying to bring it together when somebody's almost like doing the opposite of that. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of putting work into this. I get it. I get it, Pisces. I love it because I don't think you realize how free you're going to feel. Just because you let go of something in your life doesn't mean it's done in the absence of love, okay? Sometimes that's what love calls you to do, right? To do what's best for you. Let's get a few frequencies of affirmations for you, and then we're going to get some advice. Be positive. Yeah, whatever this was, it was like almost like a not good. Yeah, you're getting strong letting go vibes here. It's coming up again. So we have, I focus on the good in life because I know that this has made you sad. It's been made you really down. And but it's like something that, you know, you have to witness, have to see, and it's not your responsibility, okay? It's not your responsibility. And it's been like an immovable mountain here in your life, and you're going to overcome this. Let go. I let go of what no longer serves me. Let's get some advice, sons. Let's get some advice. I know, hon. My heart goes out to you. We all have family issues. It feels like a family issue, but again, it doesn't have to be. It could be a work issue because we have a lot of pentacle energy on the board, but it does signify there's significant changes going on and some things that you've invested in for a long time that you know it's time to, in order for you to level up in your energy to where you want to simplify your life, you've got to let go. All right, let's see. Advice, Spirit. There's that Queen of Cups, King of Cups. This could be between you and somebody else, one significant person, and the decisions. I feel like you have someone by your side helping you through this. It could be a loving mother. It's a feminine presence, okay? Someone who's in their divine feminine, who's nurturing you and supporting you in this decision, okay? Because they're actually your sounding board, kind of weighing the pros and cons. I feel like there's a lot of dialoguing going on around the situation. Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles. I see that you have support, okay? And Nine of Cups. Ultimately, you're taking a leap of faith and you're opening up your heart. Some of you are opening up your heart to new love, and you've had some difficult dating situations, and you've been investing a lot in your own energy, in learning and growing and expanding. Ultimately, you're going to make the right decision for you. And it's nice to see that you have wonderful support by your side. Like I said, it could be a best friend, BFF, that's been holding your hand through life, that you know that at the end of the day, you have someone to turn to in times like these. Okay, Pisces, I hope this helped. Happy birthday. Take care.